What if clarity, not hustle, was the real strategy? I know, and I'm not talking out of the side of my mouth either. Now we have focus right in the center of this, and it's really important. But clarity, not hustle, is a 10x type strategy. So if you want to go 2x, by all means, hustle. However, if you want to go 10x, focus. So clarity over hustle. What if you didn't need to work harder? You just need to see clearer. Because hustle without clarity is motion without meaning. Some people are so busy, and I can hang my hat in the past on this, and I'm doing so much better now. So that's why these training is so important, because I'm shifting as well. Even with all the expertise I have, there is still room to grow, to build, and to move forward. So clarity is the real strategy. That is the strategy that multiplies impact without multiplying your exhaustion. So when you look at it from the neuroscience perspective, and this is the way we want to interact with our brain, to get our brain, I'm going to say, as a collaborator to what we desire to do to move forward. So neuroscience shows that clarity activates, hear me y'all, activates your brain's reward system. When you see your path clearly, your brain releases what? Dopamine, fueling confidence and momentum. Confusion triggers cortisol, and we all know, as women, as men, as everybody, you don't want your cortisol levels to increase, and it drains focus and it drains your energy. Clarity isn't just mental, it's biological alignment. So from a biblical perspective, let's look at Proverbs 4:25 and 26 that says, let your eyes look directly forward. Fix your gaze straight ahead. Make level paths for your feet. The strategy that God has is not chaos, it's clarity, because God is a God of order. Busyness is not always productive. Busyness usually is a place that we don't have the greatest focus or clarity. Sometimes the most spiritual thing we can do is pause, to listen and to let God reorder our steps. Rest, and listen, I'm patting myself on the back, I'm jotting this down. Rest isn't laziness. Rest is not laziness. It's obedience when directed by wisdom. And from a Napoleon Hill perspective, let's look at what Napoleon Hill says about this. This is one quality which one must possess to win, to obtain, to walk out, to engage, to grow, to be successful with your definiteness of purpose. It is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right thing with precision. When you are clear on your purpose, distractions lose their power. Clarity creates confidence, and confidence creates consistency, and that is brilliant, right? I used to think that multitasking was amazing. It's not. Your brain does not handle multitasking very well. Um, so we'll talk about that much later. But your call to action today, of course, is the prompt. What area of your financial life needs more clarity, not more effort? This is why clarity is so critical and why focus beats hustle every time. I am Johnnie. I'm the Mindset Maven, bridging the gap between what you know and what you do. And that gap is, what are you going to act I on or action? Have an amazing day. And don't forget, deal with your prompt and like, subscribe, and share.